The fate of Team 32 was sealed on a golf course in California, but the feeling of being the first team in school history to reach the national championship resonated all the way in Mississippi.
There's so many people behind the scenes. There's your academic advisors, there's your learning specialist.
I knew this team could do it. I had a pep talk with them a couple months ago where I said we need to just focus and get things done, and we did. And our season's not over yet, and Team 32 is here to play.
It was so awesome to look around and see teams that you dreamed about playing when you were younger at a high level, and to know that you're at the highest level you could possibly be at. Stillwater was so much fun. It was the hardest golf course I think I've ever played. Just to have that field surrounding you and knowing that you're competing at this level was just an incredible feeling.
That was hands down one of the coolest and memorable experiences of my life. Being there, feeling like we belonged at the national championship with these teams who work so hard and give golf everything they have, and it just felt like a culmination of so much hard work, so much dedication, great coaching. It was an amazing feeling.
That was the first time they'd ever gotten to the national championship. I think that it really speaks to how far Coach Kory has taken this team from where it was, and I was just so excited to be able to join a team that is growing and on the positive direction and everything. And I think this year we're just continuing with that momentum.
We belong here. We earned our way here. We had a great regional tournament. We belong here. We're one of the teams now, and I think that feeling was just very overwhelming and very rewarding.
Coming off the best season in Ole Miss women's golf history, Team 33 looks to end their regular season by making a statement. This talented young team takes to the tropics in hopes of upsetting one of the best fields in college golf. Many of the world's top-ranked golf courses are located in the middle of the Caribbean. They offer breathtaking views and challenging golf. The site of this year's Tar Heel Classic houses one that stands alone. A peat dye course that has a bark as big as its bite. Teeth of the Dog, the only course in the world with 7 Caribbean-edged holes, also known as the 7 holes created by God.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
This is crazy.
Is it on this one?
I'd never played an oceanfront golf course in the first place, so to have the first oceanfront golf course I ever play be that one was pretty incredible.
May we take a picture? Thank you.
Practice rounds are never fun, but we do a pretty good job of keeping it light. We try to joke around as much as we can, but practice rounds are usually a long day.
It's fun, but it's focused. I think everyone has something specific that they want to get out of it.
That's why I clubbed down, because Coach was saying that he thought they'd be pretty firm. I'm gonna go at the right edge of this one. I like that.
Everyone is very focused and very intentional about what they're doing, but we definitely goof off and kind of have some fun while we do it.
You're on 14.
Hey, would it help if I get on the right hole, or should we play 14 again? Yeah.
Debbie!
Beauty.
I gotta hit another iron shot. I gotta hit 2 in a row good.
It's the second best driver I've ever seen you hit.
The team hunt is fun. There's a lot. We're really focused. We're trying to get, it's a business trip, so you're obviously focused. You're trying to get stuff done.
Good. Did y'all put the pin placements in the, on the
Yeah,
Straka.
we'll give you pin sheets when we get them.
Okay.
Of course, we took some pictures, and you know, you've got to take advantage of that when you're out there, but when we were there to play golf, they were there to work.
Sophomores Connor Beth Ball and Julia Johnson are no strangers to hard work. Their friendship began not far from Oxford, at a northern Mississippi golf course.
Okay, so this putting green is significant because it's where Julia and I met for the first time when we were like 13. I was 13, she was probably 12.
She came up to me in Connor Beth fashion and goes, "Girl, I like your hair."
I like went up to her because she had an ombre hair at the time, and I was like, oh my God, I want to get an ombre.
Yeah, so this is like where it all started. I mean, like from being junior golf, like best friends, like living at each other's houses for periods of time.
I was playing in a tournament in Louisiana and I was about to leave, and my dad couldn't go with me. He had to go somewhere. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I met a girl randomly one time who played golf in Louisiana, and so I texted her and I was like, are you going to this tournament? Is there any way I could stay with you? And so I actually stayed at her house for a junior golf tournament when we were like 15, and we became really close then.
We were talking about where we wanted to go to school, like what would be our dream school. And she was saying Ole Miss, and I was like, oh my gosh, Ole Miss. Like, I'm from Louisiana, so I really had never heard about it. And so we talked about Ole Miss like the whole night.
When I went on my school visit, sometimes I would take her with me because she was like obviously my best friend. And I was like, Julia, I can feel it. Like, I'm gonna commit to Ole Miss. Like, I love this school. And she was like, okay, let's do it. Like, let's go. And I didn't even tell my parents that I was gonna commit here. I was just gonna do it. She goes back to Louisiana and calls me like 3 days later and is like, Connor Beth, I feel sick. Like, I don't wanna like take your spotlight, but like, I think I'm in love with Ole Miss. And I was like, okay, what are we gonna do? I was like, you're gonna come to Ole Miss. Like, you have to. We're gonna figure this out. I knew when Julia committed here that we were gonna be special.
I think they bring a great deal of competitiveness. I think that's the biggest thing, that they really push their teammates to play really well and to do better and to work harder.
They bring so many different levels to this team, and you can see their energy is just through the roof. Connor Beth always puts a smile on everyone's face. She's just great with the team and keeping the morale up. Julia's a really strong leader on and off the golf course. She's a great student. She's also, you know, a phenomenal player.
I think we came in eager to make a difference and make an impact. We wanted to leave our mark here.
Even though they're both really different, they both are extremely competitive, and they push each other to be better, which I think is what good teammates and good friends do.
With or without golf, Connor Beth and I are best friends, and we will be for a very long time.
It's no surprise that the Rebels found themselves in the top 5 after the first 36 holes of the Tar Heel Classic. But no one was ready for the performance by freshman walk-on Macy Samaski.
Go in. Ooh, told you could hit this shot. You've been worried about it for 24 hours.
That was my first event, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty nervous. Like, you know, I mean, I wanted to obviously make Coach Kory and Coach Zach proud.
Great job, May. I mean, you were all worried about that hole, and you just casually knocked it up here to 4 feet and made a birdie. That a girl.
She does everything she's supposed to do and never complains about it. So Macy Samaski is exactly what you would want in a teammate.
She has a great attitude. She never gives up on the course.
She worked her butt off for a semester, and she made it into the lineup, and she's staying in the lineup. She's a collegiate golfer that is good enough to play against these really good teams, against Wake Forest, against TCU. So she's proven herself. She's as good as it gets.
Okay, good job. Good par.
For her to go shoot 72 in her first collegiate round of golf on that golf course, no, I didn't see that coming. I walked with her that whole first round, and it was really good.
Proud of you.
I'm tired now.
That's all right.
I'm not gonna do this again.
It's a hard golf course.
I love having Coach Zach walk with me. He's very motivational. He's very encouraging.
He's so positive. He is so just energetic.
That's the best. Back of the stance, punch, draw, cut.
Draw cut.
Falling to the right, 3-wood I've ever seen you hit.
Yeah, that looks good.
Need a number. Beauty.
Yeah, good shot.
Perfect. There, girl.
He's brought really good energy to our team and just is so helpful to have someone who's played professional golf and have someone who's more than likely hit the shot that you're trying to hit 15 times is just so helpful.
How close can you get it to the green? 65 hole, 51 front.
I think I did a 1.
You hit 7 this morning.
Like if there's any type of grass, he's played on it. If there's any condition, whether it's windy, rainy, he's done it. So the girls know that he's been in their shoes and he's done the same thing. He played college golf.
I was from the Carolinas and committed to play at Coastal. Coastal was kind of at that stage where they weren't real good, but they had a lot of potential, and you know, it was kind of something I wanted to be a part of. And so I went there, and then we kind of got lucky and had some guy named Dustin Johnson on our team, so he was okay.
I know that he made it to 3 national championships in college, is that right?
My freshman year, we were ranked about 125 at the beginning of the year, and we made it to the national championship. And then from then on, for the next 3 years, we were top 25 every year.
He has a high level of playing experience. He was an All-American in college. He played professionally for 10 years.
I think I relate a lot when things are going wrong because I've played this game so much and I know how hard this game really is.
Like if you ask him about a club and say, okay, what club should I hit? Or okay, what line should I pick for this putt or something like that? The last thing he'll say to you is, that's the right club, commit. Or like, that's the right line, commit. So it just leaves you feeling like very reassured with the shot that you're about to hit.
See the tree with the fork behind it? That's perfect. Good swing, commit to it, okay?
I think he's got so many positives, and we're really lucky to have him here. We really work well together, and I'm happy to have him as an Ole Miss Rebel.
Pretty good.
Oof. Dang, May, that was it. Hey y'all, it's Beth, and we're out here playing the Dominican's version of Topgolf. It's me, May, and Coach Zach. Who do you got?
See, I'm in a distinct disadvantage because y'all have been hitting balls on this range for 4 days. So clearly, that's the problem. Gotta fall left. Finally. Yeah, you hear that, Kenneth? 3 for 3. Don't screw this up. Don't be the only guy not to hit it in the circle.
Wow. All right, K-Dog. Oh, wow. Wow.
Hit it. Hit it.
Oh! Dang! And 1 down for K-Dog.
That's right.
Good. Oh, be good. Go. Go. Oh, that's in.
Stay out there.
This is how competitive she is. She is running all the way down there to see if her ball is in the circle or not because it's too far from here. And that's why we love her. Like that ball's not colored anymore. Cut. Yep.
Oh!
Membership hop. Very nice.
Oh, no, that's a little short. Oh, golly. Maybe you should take the sandals off.
Just so you know, not the best footwear
Just take them off.
for what we're doing out here.
All right, Huckleberry Finn. All right, May, the door is open for you.
So if you hit this green,
When I hit the green.
you beat a player that just shot 72-74 and someone that's played in the US Open. Okay.
Don't really expect anything different.
The good news is you can't get that club to that green. So therefore, if it is straight, it won't get there. Oh,
Be the one.
oh dear. Oh, thank God he didn't have enough club. That was right at it. So congratulations to Beth for her big victory. Hotty toddy, have a good night.
The final round had delivered the red and blue 2 top 5 finishes, as a team and individually in Julia Johnson. While some celebrated, others struggled, leaving paradise.
My mindset is just that I'm sad this is the last round on this beautiful course. I mean, I didn't want to leave.
Well, you know, golf's a funny game. You know, some weeks you're on and some you're not. But Julia's a fantastic player. She's like I said, she's extremely good with her course management. She's very mature on the golf course and knows what's smart, what she can pull off, what she can't pull off.
She knows how to work and she knows what she needs to work on, and you know, she just gets it done.
I wanted to go a little bit higher. I wanted to get a top 5. I knew that, and so I had a good mindset going in. I made a 15-footer for birdie on my 17th hole, and then had like a 1-foot birdie putt on my 18th hole, and I just remember being really happy because I also knew that was gonna help our team a good bit. And so I remember seeing Coach Zach after and just telling him, I was like, birdie, like finish birdie, and he was like, that's a girl. I knew you were gonna do that.
She got that top 5, and that's kind of what she needed confidence-wise, and now she's walking around with a little more swagger and, okay, now I got it going, let's keep it going. So I think it's gonna be a fun spring for her.
We have the potential to be a top 20 ranked team, definitely. We have the talent, we have the hard work, we have the motivation. I think we just need to have a couple tournaments where we just bring it all together.
It says that we can compete with anybody. You know, you just have to kind of get it to all click on the same day. So I know we have the talent. We try to make practice harder than any tournament that they'll go to, so that way they're feeling the pressure in practice, and that translates into tournament play.
Beating 2 teams that are ranked above us and having a really good finish, it's important to us. We want to go out there and we want to do well. We know that we can. We put in the work to go out there and get top 5s consistently. We work really hard. We have great coaching. There's no reason why we shouldn't be finishing in the top 5. So I think it was a good statement for us and a really good momentum booster for the rest of the season.
The golfers had been avoiding the sand all week, but with the scores in the books, this time they couldn't resist.
I mean, this experience is like unreal. Like, I don't know another sport or like any other time in my life that I would get the opportunity to just come to like the Caribbean.
It's like the coolest thing ever. I don't know when I'll ever be back in the Dominican Republic, and it's just been such an amazing experience being here and getting to play golf by the ocean and then coming out here and just relaxing on our last day. It's just so nice.
This is the most incredible experience ever. Just being at this resort by the beach and playing golf.
Teeth of the Dog was probably like the prettiest golf course I've ever played. It was in such good condition, and we're just so lucky to like be able to come out here, and the beach has been incredible, and just to be able to come out here like after our round and relax is, we're honestly so fortunate.
It has been the most fun trip ever. It's so awesome that this hits during spring break time. The golf course is beautiful, but this whole beach and area is so much fun to come to afterwards.
So what's your go-to thing to do when you go to the beach?
I like to lay out. I do like to tan, to just relax, but the water's felt so good here, and we've been so hot playing golf that we've been in the water a lot.
Normally my go-to thing is to lay out and get in the water, but this week I've really enjoyed learning some history on the beach about the Los Tanos people.
I usually walk along the beach or like get in the water, and it's really cool because like in Florida, like they have these massive waves and everything, but the water is just so clear and so calm here that just going in is just so relaxing. So that's what I've been doing here for the past 3 days. I think our team played really well on this trip. I mean, we got to play a beautiful course. I mean, it's a tough course. I mean, there's like half the holes are just right along the ocean.
I think our team did great. We've been back at home really grinding in on par 5s and playing golf smart and really making good decisions, being cognizant of every shot, and just being focused and deliberate in what we do on the course. I think we did a good job this week of really doing that, and I think it showed in our scores. We really never had a high round this week. We maintained really good scores, really good position all week, and I'm really proud of what we did.
Last question, what was your favorite part of the trip?
My favorite part of the trip was obviously the golf course. Teeth of the Dog is beautiful. It's the prettiest place I've ever played. Other than that, it was pretty awesome to be in the Dominican Republic and experience a different culture. That's something that we don't get to experience very often. So it was super awesome, and I'm super thankful that we got to come here.
I think my favorite part of the trip would probably have to be just the whole experience of going to the beach, and the food was incredible. And I think really just the way that like everything tied together just made the whole trip just incredible.
Bonding as a team, you know, this is my first event, like playing with the team, and to be just in the Dominican Republic, like with them, and getting to like, you know, go play golf and then go to the ocean right after, and just all the like, you know, team dinners, and just the entire experience was amazing.
Tournament's over. We're about to go eat dinner. We will catch y'all on the next episode of the season.
Hey y'all, welcome to our new crib at Casa Dominican. Tyler, I can't do this.
Wait, let me see my face again. Go in, go in.
Is that in or out?
That's
it.
Sorry.
Do you want to hit? I thought you were over there. I'm sorry.
How do you feel about the rain delay?
I mean, it's gonna make the air a little cooler.
All right, I'll see you in a few minutes with food. You'll be happier to see me.
I have no idea what I want to do with my life. It's fine, I'm fine.